If you listen to English but still can't speak, if you say I understand but I can't speak, I'll tell you this very clearly. The problem is not English. The real problem is how your brain works. And today, I'm going to show you how you can change the speed at which you learn English with a single mindset shift introduced by a famous psychologist. This is not a motivation video, and it's not a hype video. This video will scientifically explain why, despite studying English for a long time, you've been stuck at the same level and unable to move forward. And by the end of this video, you'll clearly understand how to retrain your mindset while listening to and speaking English. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mr. English Teacher. Today, I'm going to share practical, real-life ideas that will help you practice both listening and speaking while learning English. In today's video, I was inspired by the famous author Carol Dweck and her book Mindset: The Psychology of Success. Contrary to what many people think, this book is not about money, not about people, and not even about talent. It's entirely about the way we think. The way you think is extremely important because how you think determines who you will become. So if you're ready, grab a coffee, sit back, and let's slowly get into the video. First, let's talk about the word mindset. Mindset means how you see yourself and your abilities. In other words, do you believe you can do something or do you believe you can't? For example, if you say, I'm bad at learning English, so there's no point in trying, that's a mindset. If you say, I can't speak English well at this level, but if I try, I can improve, that's also a mindset. At this point, Carol Dweck says that people generally have two types of mindsets. 1. Fixed mindset. People with this mindset think like this. I can't change my ability, I can't change my personality, all my characteristics are something I was born with. For example, imagine a student named John. He answers an English question incorrectly and immediately says, I already don't know this grammar, and my English is bad. After that, he stops solving English tests and avoids topics he finds difficult. He feels inadequate or even stupid. At this point, no development happens because he never pushes himself to try and succeed. A fixed mindset thinks, if I make a mistake, that means I'm a failure. If I'm struggling, that means I'm not capable, so I can't improve. That's why people with this mindset avoid challenges, never try new things, and are afraid of criticism. In short, people with a fixed mindset have limited potential. 2. Growth mindset. People with this mindset think differently. My ability can grow with effort. If I learn, I improve. Making mistakes is not a bad thing. I learn from them. Let me give you another example. Imagine a student named Anna who is solving a math problem and gets stuck. She tells herself, I couldn't solve this question, so I probably didn't understand it well enough. Let me try again, or ask someone who knows more than me. With this way of thinking, she becomes aware of her level and accepts that she is open to growth. That's why people with a growth mindset explore challenges. They know that difficult things make them stronger and help them grow. They see mistakes like teachers and learn from them. They don't see mistakes as failures, but as doors opening to new opportunities in life. This gives them courage, self-confidence, and motivation. Now I want to talk a bit about how our brain grows and the scientific truth behind it. The most exciting part of this research is about the brain. Many people think the brain is fixed and unchangeable, but the hidden truth is this. The brain is flexible. It can change and it can grow. When you learn something new, New connections form in your brain. You can imagine these connections like trees and forests. At first, you see only a few trees. As you go deeper, you start to see a whole forest with many trees and plants. Learning English is the same. Today, speaking might feel difficult, but as long as you listen regularly, read regularly, and make steady progress, speaking will eventually stop feeling difficult. For this to happen, you need to change your brain and your mindset. So how can you change your mindset? Step 1. Notice your thoughts. When you say things like, I can't, I don't know, or I can't learn, add one word, yet. Step 2. Change the way you talk to yourself. Instead of saying, I failed, say, I learned something, or I tried something. Step 3. Try to do the things you're afraid of. Make mistakes. The more mistakes you make, the more aware you become. And those mistakes will help you grow. Step 4. Spend more time with people who help you grow. These people will support you, motivate you, and help you strengthen your mindset. Your mindset is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. We've now come to the end of another video. In this video, we talked about how people think while learning English and how we can make this process easier. In short, if you want to learn English, and that means you should always direct your mindset toward positive thoughts. Over time, this will help you grow stronger and make reaching your goals much easier. I'm Mr. English Teacher. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment. I love you all. See you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.